Hey everyone, David Delgado here, Freedom Choice Lending President and CEO. Today I have the honor and privilege of talking about building confidence in your sales skills, which is really the secret ingredient to any real estate success out there. So let's get started. I got 6 steps that I want to go over with you to help build confidence in sales for you as a real estate agent. And here's 6 ways that you can do this. Number one, master your market knowledge. One of the things that I would recommend is an hour a day in the morning. Go over your local trends, your data, right? All the statistics. That way you can come off and speak with authority. Like your market, you get your finger in the prompt, you're on the pulse, right? That means if you've got 5 cities that you serve, well, every morning you're checking out, reviewing those 5 cities. And I know some real estate agents, they serve, counties. And those real estate agents out there, they study the market. They know what's kind of going on in the market every single day. And that way, if a buyer is talking to you and they ask you like, hey, where are you located at? And I'm like, I'm in Whittier. And they're like, well, I'm in over here in Palm Springs. And you're going to be like, well, I know the Palm Springs market very, very well. Did you know last month they had over 109 sales and 72% of those were sold by out of state sold to out-of-state home buyers in the area. And so that means there's a lot of people coming in from different areas. So when you start speaking in those terms, you're speaking with authority. And when authority happens, you command trust. So your job is to get people to trust you. And what you're doing is you're commanding the trust. And they automatically going to trust you. So master your market knowledge. So many times I talk to real estate agents and they just don't know what's kind of going on. Matter of fact, they're speaking very negative about the market. Like, oh my goodness, we got low inventory. And I was like, well, let me go check out what's going on in my city. Like, inventory looks pretty good to me, but yeah, if we compare it at a bigger level, yeah, we do have a little bit lower inventories, but that shouldn't stop you from knowing the knowledge that's going to gain massive amount of trust. And you can speak from authority and command that trust that you're looking for. Practice. Have you ever heard practice makes perfect? You definitely don't want to be practicing with your clients. So that means you have to role play your scripts, your presentations. You got to memorize responses to objections. And we have for real estate agents, the most common objection. So if you want a free copy of that, just give us a call at the office. Phone number is 866-587-6927. And I'll put a link down below where you can actually request a copy of that as well. So these are the most common objections that you come across. So you got to master the script. You got to master your tone, right? These are great ways when you start practicing, you build confidence. And you know what happens confidence-wise? When you have confidence in your scripts and your objections and we start role-playing your presentations, that drives that confidence that you need in the marketplace. And when you have that confident mindset, nothing's going to stop you. So practice makes perfect. And on top of that, you got to do it on a consistent basis. So if you like to role play, I could be a role play partner. Just call me. And on top of that, we call all of our leads Monday through essentially during the week. But we have power hours that we call these leads. So from 9 to 11 o'clock, like if you want to get your past client data list, that's what we call on Wednesdays. If you want to get your past clients together, we can jump on Zoom together. Love to have you on there where we can make these calls. I'll be making some calls. You're going to be making some calls, and it's going to be a great time, very productive time to reach out to your clients. All right. Shift your mindset, right? So a lot of times, sometimes, how do we go from a problem, creator, right? Where we're not really doing anything, so you're creating more problems, to a problem solver, right? And you're guiding these clients through their needs. This is where you start to shift that mindset, which is really a growth mindset, and if you do the first, 2 things that I just talked about right now, you're going to be on your way to just be solving problems for your clients, meaning your clients are going to call you up and say, hey, I really don't know if I can buy a home right now. Because you're a problem solver, you're going to do a consultation. If you like some free training on how to get a client to open up their buying criteria, maybe go from where they want to buy to where they need to go buy, right? So if you like some free training on that, reach out to me and I'll show you exactly how we trained top producers, how to spread, how to increase the market so that your clients could go buy a house like tomorrow. That's going to automatically increase your closing ratios with your clients. You're going to start thinking outside the box. So I'll show you all the strategies on how we get real estate agents to think outside the box as well. And these are things that maybe you're just not doing right now, right? And if you're doing them, great. That means you're serving your clients to the best of your abilities and the best strategies as well. So create daily wins. This is a really powerful one right over here. This is number 4. And, you got to stack the small victories, right? To build momentum. This is what it's all about. Momentum is the key to your success. That means as a real estate agent, you got to always be working on building momentum, always looking at the smallest wins, including just, hey, I made 20 phone calls today, but how can I make it 30? Find out who's really crushing it in your office, who's making 100 calls in a day, right? Consistently, every single day. And those are the ones I would love for you to be around, because you know what? It's just getting on the phone and talking to more people. And I'll show you the scripts too, where you talk to 10 people, I guarantee you're going to get at least one appointment, maybe 2 or 3. So again, you got to celebrate the small wins. And again, if you want to join us on these call stars that we do, feel free to reach out. Love to have you. Surround yourself with growth-minded people, right? These are people that you can partner up with, mentors. These are other high producers that really, they're going to push you forward, right? Show me your 5 closest friends are, and I'm going to show you exactly where you're going. So this is, proximity is powerful. So that means you got to get around the winners, right? The people that have that winning mindset, and you'll never look back. The best is yet to come. Invest into sales training, right? Constantly work on training that will enhance your skills and your mindset. So if you like this video, please subscribe today so you get notified about these future videos. And on top of that, if you know any real estate agents or anyone else in real estate that want to elevate their career, please share this video with them. I hope it helps you. And if you have any buyers that you want to get pre-qualified, feel free to give us a call. We can turn your financed offer into cash. We can close under 14 days. So that means you can beat out other buyers to the best new listings. It was just an honor to share this with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We'll talk to you soon.